Well, what's going on, Facebook family? Listen, just got to get at the gym. Today was shoulder and bicep day. Getting stronger every day. I want to talk to you today about being able to press beyond the tears. Being able to press beyond the tears. Sometimes when people cry, it's always misinterpreted as if they're showing a side of weakness. It's showing a side of them breaking or breaking down. But every tear is not a tear of sadness. Pastor Pat preached a message once that sometimes our tears, according to the book of Psalms, cry out for us. There's a sound that our tears make that cannot be heard by ears, but it's definitely heard by God. And in the midst of some of our tears, they're not always tears of sadness. Sometimes they're tears of worship. Sometimes they're tears of agony. Sometimes there is tears of sadness. And then there's tears of joy and happiness. And in the midst of whatever tear you're crying, know that it's not only you that is noticing your cry, but even God, who's giving you the purpose that you are trying to fulfill, also hears and sees your tears. Some of us go to bed at night, every night, in tears because we're depressed or because we're sad or because situations that's going on in our life were so unexpected, hit us like a brick, ran over us, didn't care about us, didn't care about our outcome, so we think. But there's nothing that happens to you in life that can destroy you. Everything that happens in your life is to build you. Understand that. There's a building process that's taking place. And sometimes people can look at your life and think, oh, they're happy now. They seem to be moving forward. It seems that everything is going their way. Don't always judge that book by the cover. Some people are literally going to bed tormented. Some people are not getting rest or sleep at night because of certain decisions that have been made that has really brought them to agony and to tears. But even if that's you, if you find yourself staying up late at night, getting up early in the morning, you find yourself not weeping before the Lord, but crying and tearing because of things that have transpired in your life, learn this one thing, that your tears are important, that it is a way of escaping what's on the inside, being able to come out and escape on the outside. The word weeping within itself means to shed what's on the inside and to allow it to be shed on the outside of you. So if you're weeping, if you're crying, there's a shedding process that's taking place. There is something that is being groomed in you. When they used to shear the sheep, they had to shear the sheep to shed them from their coat, that others can be a benefit of their coat in the wintertime. There are some things that perhaps are being shed out of your life that has no more purpose in your life, but somebody else will find purpose. Know that all good and perfect things that take place in you, takes place in you and takes place in your life is not always something that is pleasant. Yes, even the good can sometimes bring tears of sadness and agony. But in the midst of it all, know that there is no weapon that's formed against you, that you have an anointing on the inside of you, that you have purpose and you have dreams and you have aspirations to complete and to fulfill exactly what it is that you've been born to do. I still yet get questions about why am I lifting weights? Why am I doing this? A lot of people don't know. This is my lifestyle now. Has really nothing to do with looks, has nothing to do, even almost really to do with trying to beat some of my sicknesses that the doctors say I have. I only have what I can accept. I don't accept sickness, I accept healing. So this is not for me to do something for outside pleasure. It's not for me to try to defy what the doctors say, but it is for me to know that I have the ability to change my lifestyle and to do exactly what it is that I know that benefits me, that I love doing, and that I find no pressure in doing as far as negative, but I find the pressure of becoming the best version of me that I can. I want to encourage you that how you press on, even beyond the tears, how you still fulfill your purpose, even beyond your tears. And know that every tear that you cry, they're not always agony and sad. They're not always tormenting and trouble. Sometimes they're tears of joy that's watering the seed that's about to bring forth the great harvest in your life. This is not someone else's season. This is definitely your season. Be blessed. Remember, anything that's standing before you that's not like God, you can hulk it down.